Today we are going to be taking a look at Game Pass, and I'm going to be showing you around Game Pass because some of you guys probably don't know how it works. Let's get into it. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another brand new video here on the channel. As I said in the intro, today I'm actually going to be going through Game Pass, what it is, what it looks like, because those of you who don't have Xboxes yet, but are potentially considering going out and getting one, you may not actually have ever seen Game Pass before. So I'm going to be showing you around the entire thing, showing you what games are on there at the time of recording this video, and we can just take a look through it together and I can explain how it all works. So without further ado, guys, let's just get straight into this video here today. So we are in the menu. This is the first thing I see right now when I open up the home menu of Game Pass. And at the top, we've got usually what has been added recently, and it's just a recommendation to you based on your previous titles you played. And also, as you can see at the bottom, it says game break, finish in less than 2 hours. Obviously, this is just Five Nights at Freddy's. As you can see, we know what Five Nights at Freddy's is. I am not going to play this game. It is not my kind of game at all. I used to play it a lot on PC, but on console, not for me. Anyway, you can just install it if you want. But we'll take a look at some other stuff here today. So at the top, we've got a few recommendations. We've got EA Sports UFC 3, which also is done by EA Play, which if you have Game Pass on Xbox, you also get a ton of EA Play games as well, which is built into Game Pass now. So for example, we can just go and have a look through this, have a look at some screenshots, see the beautiful looking UFC game and how good this graphics is in this game. It just looks fantastic. And if you wanted, you can just install that game straight from there. So this kind of top tab is probably just recommended ones that people have downloaded the most, and just titles that are great and are the popular ones at this time. So obviously we've got Shadow of War as well at the top there. I love this game, by the way. It's absolutely fantastic. I may even give it an install and replay through it. This is on Game Pass because, guys, the fact that you can just go on here and get all these games for your monthly fee is incredible. Obviously at the top here we've got State of Decay, and I actually have launched the game because I own that game. Right, so if I actually click on this tile, it will launch me straight into the game, which is obviously not what I want to do right now. Because I own that game, it's actually a way of accessing the game itself. I'm going to go down a little tab here, so I'm going to call these all tiles, so just so you don't get confused throughout the rest of the video, I call each one of these tiles. So that's what I'm going to call them throughout this video, so that doesn't get confusing for you guys. So then we have the picks for you, so we can just click on show all. This will base games off what you've played previously and the picks that it thinks that you will like the most. So it's actually fairly good. I would love to play Star Wars Battlefront. I actually do need to go play through that. I don't know if they have campaigns in these games though. If they have campaigns, I will happily play the campaigns, but I'm not actually interested. So what I'm going to do, just for the sake of this video, is I'm going to give that an install right now, because I do want to check to see if that has a campaign to it. So what we're going to do is we'll go to My Games and Apps, see all, and I've got other things queuing right now that is also downloading. I've got Fable 3, Sea of Thieves, which has got an update, and Undertale, which are also ones that have updates. And there we go, Star Wars Battlefront has now added onto my list from my Game Pass. So literally, it is that simple. I just click on the one I want, click install, and that game is instantly installing in my account. You can also get it to install from your phone to your Xbox, as in you go on the Xbox Game Pass app and you click install to your Xbox Series X system, for example. It's just fantastic. Anyway, other recommendations, we've got Battlefield 5, which again is one that I need to play. This is the problem with Game Pass. I have a 4 or 6 terabyte hard drive plugged into my Series X, and it's pretty much full because I just download any games on Game Pass that I want to play, and then when I get round to it, they're just there ready. And sometimes they've expired from Game Pass, they're not there anymore, so I'll have to go out and buy that game. But Squadrons I have already put to install, which I'm excited to play that. Need for Speed Heat, never played it, may do it at some point. Both Battlefield games here, I probably will want to play the campaign, especially Battlefield 1. I actually quite liked the Battlefield 1 style, that was good. Destiny 2 is actually installed on my external hard drive. I will have to swap it to play it. We've got the Batman Arkham Knight game, which I have installed to my system, because that is on my backlog of games that I desperately want to play. I've never played that game, and I'm very excited to do so. Plants vs. Zombies, I actually may give a download at some point. I've not ever played this new one yet. I think it's very new, actually. So So that's going to be interesting. FIFA obviously is FIFA. I mean, I don't know what more I can kind of say about it. They've got a lot of the old FIFAs on here, which is pretty cool, and they've got some of the newer ones as well, which we'll get into later. Halo 5, which is great. Rise Son of Rome, I actually own that game physical, but the good thing is, if it's on Game Pass and you own the physical copy, you don't need to put your disc in anymore. So I own the physical, right? I've not downloaded this. If I click on this tile, it will boot straight into the game without me having to put the disc in because it's on Game Pass and I own the game. So that's awesome. Human Fall Flat, great game as we all know. So let's go back to here. You then have a recently added tab. By the way, guys, I do hope this video is helpful for you because I know I would have liked to have seen Game Pass before owning an Xbox just to get an idea of what is on it. Like, you don't actually understand how many games are on this service, which is why I'm doing this video. So recently added Outriders. I am loving Outriders so far. I just started it the other day and I'm having a blast with this game. The leveling up is cool. The shooting gets a bit overwhelming with so many people shooting at you at one time, but you kind of just have to pop up and take some quick snipes at people to get past stuff. So Narrator Boy, I've never ever seen anything about this. So what you can do is you can view it on the Microsoft Store, as I just did there, which is very, very cool, because I actually already downloaded it, so I can't just click on it, otherwise it shows up a load of stuff. But this game, I gave it a download because I was just like, well, you know what, it looks kind of interesting, it's on Game Pass, it doesn't cost me anything to download it, so I downloaded it. And this is the great thing with Game Pass, you could trial games, see if you like them, and you may end up finding the best game that you've ever played in your life before. Genesis Noir, haven't downloaded, but may consider it. Yakuza, you got a Yakuza game. Octopath Traveler, I have downloaded. I'm excited to give that a go. Star Wars Squadrons, we've already gone through that. Undertale is currently downloading right now. Dishonored, downloading. And you've got a couple of old Doom 1993 and Doom 2 Classic as well. And also Doom 3, which is great. And then Doom 64 as well. So you've got some old school games for you guys who like playing those and getting some good old memories back. So Fallout 4 is obviously downloaded on my account. They've all been added to Game Pass recently with the Bethesda transaction that Microsoft has now purchased them. We've got Elder Scrolls Morrowind, which is awesome. I might actually try that because, look guys, it is literally the Morrowind, the old school game. Like, I don't know, I think it'd be quite fun starting that game in 2021. You got Oblivion. I've never played Oblivion. I've heard such good things. I heard a lot of people actually preferred it over Skyrim. Evil Within is downloaded on my account. Wolfenstein is as well, and both Wolfensteins here. So that's awesome. So that's the ones that have been recently added, loads of Bethesda stuff. This is my play later tab. For tabs, the stuff that I have downloaded and I've added to my play later, because these are ones that I want to obviously play later. So Dirt 5 is one of my list. Halo, the Master Chief, I'm actually playing right now, so I'm going to remove that. Outer Worlds, I'm also playing right now. So they are both in my, well, they're removed now, but this one is still in my play later because I want to play that. And I actually should have added and gone through this list of stuff I wanted to play later, which I will go through and do while we do this video. So then it recommends some stuff because you've played the Outer Worlds. So I'm playing Outer Worlds right now, so it's recommended some games that are similar to Outer Worlds that I might enjoy. So Fable 3 I'm downloading, I've added that to my play later. Mass Effect, I might add that to my play later. I'm going to add Star Wars Squadrons as well. Anthem, I've also downloaded because Anthem got a really, really bad image, and I don't know, I feel like maybe they've improved it at this point. So it's on Game Pass. Again, it doesn't cost me anything to do that. I'm going to give it a download and try it out. We have games like The Long Dark in here. Nioh Automata, which is a game that has a second one coming out very soon, so I do want to get through that before the next game. We have Gears Tactics, which is one that's on my list as well, which I'm excited for. Code Vein, I actually was going to download this. Do you see the problem, guys? Do you see the problem with Game Pass? There is so many games, but it is a good problem to have. Darksiders Genesis, another game that I probably would give a go at some point, depending on the time. Rage 2, I've downloaded that. Monster Hunter Worlds, I've downloaded that. Like, Control, I've downloaded that and still haven't had time to play it yet. There is just so much you can go on and on. We've got a whole tab for Bethesda Works right here, because obviously they've all recently been added to Game Pass, so we've got all these Bethesda games that we can just play at the touch of our hands, and we can just quickly download them and start playing. This is the EA Plays tab, where we've got Star Wars Squadrons, a load of Madden games, NHL games, Need for Speed games, Titanfall, Madden, obviously, I think I've said that already, UFC, tons of stuff. Anthem, obviously, which is on my backlog to play. A load of Battlefield games, Crysis. I am hoping Crysis Remastered will come here. I don't know about that, but we'll have to see. Then you got even Fight Night Champions, which is great. I've actually got that downloaded. If you haven't played that game, it is fantastic and still looks gorgeous to this day on Series X especially. Loads and loads of stuff. Mass Effects, which are on my list to play as well, but I'm probably just going to play those Mass Effects when they come out with the remastered version as well. Which one is the original Plants vs. Zombies? Because I actually kind of want to play that game again. I don't know if they've got it on here. I think these are just the Garden Warfare versions, right? Not the same ones that I thought of. So there's just tons of stuff here, guys. It's absolutely insane. You get some free skins, like this Gears 5 free skin, which I'm going to click on. Sometimes things load a bit slow, but to be honest, I am uploading a video. I am downloading multiple games right now, so things are taking their time. We'll leave that for now. I'll do it after. But most popular games, this is interesting. So Minecraft, as always, is at the top. Forza, fantastic game, guys. If you've got Game Pass and you've got a Series X, go and try out Forza. It looks gorgeous on there. Halo, or basically all the Xbox exclusive stuff, and any new games like Outriders are on here. Gears 5, obviously exclusive. Any of these games are just great, and I would just recommend downloading. So this is a tab where it shows you games that you may not have played, but games you might want to dive into and just give a go, because you never know. Sometimes I play games that I thought I would hate, and I've actually turned out to really enjoy them and have a great time with it. Then we have the coming soon tab. So guys, we have GTA 5 coming very soon to Xbox Game Pass, which is just fantastic. Like, come on guys, we're getting GTA 5. So I'm going to add Zombie Army Dead War 4 to my list from the coming soon tab. Comes out tomorrow, so I'm going to add it to my tab, and then I know that that's one that I'm going to want to download. GTA 5, I own a copy already, guys, so don't worry. It's not that I'm ignoring it. I played that game to no end. So then we have Leaving Soon. This is where games that are on Game Pass right now are actually leaving and will be going off of Game Pass soon. So you may want to quickly play them, or there might be ones that you just want to uninstall because it's leaving very soon. Dark Fantasy section, so games like Hellblade, games like Monster Hunter, Shadow of War, Warhammer Vermintide, games like that, loads of stuff. Hollow Knight, fantastic game. We got some great indies on here as well. Games with gold, these are the games that you should just always get because they are games with gold. They are free. Why would you not get them at this time? Like, come on guys, games with gold, right? Then we have my favorite section, which is the optimized for Series X/S. So these are games that have been optimized for your brand new Series X or Series S. So we have games like Ark Survival Evolved, Call of the Sea, Dead by Daylight, Forza, obviously Dirt 5, Gears Tactics, Minecraft Dungeons, Halo, Grounded, all this stuff. Fantastic games. It is awesome that there's this many on here already that are just optimized for Series X, and there's others as well. This is just ones that are purely optimized for Series X, not ones that have boosts like to frame rate or something like that. We have a first person section. If I keep going on this video, it's just going to be 17 hours long. Co-op multiplayer stuff, fighting games, horror games, multiplayer. Not sure why Batman is in there, but I guess you could kind of see it as a horror game. Multiplayer, Metroidvania type games, roguelike games, fantasy games, cute games even, you know, family games, women protagonist games. Like guys, it's just endless. It is literally the gaming Netflix. It is literally the gaming Netflix. It is just fantastic. So I hope this has given you guys a bit of an insight into what Game Pass is like, what you can get with Game Pass, and how amazing it is. Also, I just want to talk about Jedi Fallen Order quickly. Guys, go out and play Jedi Fallen Order. I've had so many comments, I said it in the previous videos, where people have said, oh, I don't like the combat, and they haven't actually even tried the game. It is not like Dark Souls. This game is nowhere near as difficult as Dark Souls or Demon Souls or any of those games. It is easy in comparison to those. I played it on the hardest difficulty, Jedi Grandmaster, and I completed it. It is not that difficult. You just learn the timing, learn the combat. It takes 5-10 minutes just to get used to it. Once you're into it, it's awesome. My best game of the year for 2019/20 because it came out late 2019. But do give that a download. It's on Game Pass, for God's sake. Like, give it a go. So all this stuff is fantastic. Anyway, I'm going to round off this video here today. I know it was a different one, but I hope you guys did enjoy it still. Please do consider leaving a like. Please do subscribe if you have enjoyed this one. And I will see you in future videos, guys. Bye-bye for now.